Hi guys, it's Wombat and welcome to another map setup. And this time it's the map setup quite a few of you have been waiting for impatiently, and I totally understand that. It is my setup for ATS. Now this isn't updated as frequently as my ETS maps combos, and there's not that many maps to add to it really. And today there's even fewer than normally because several of the maps that I normally include haven't been updated for 133 yet. Frankly, several of them weren't even updated for 132 when I added them the last time, but at least they worked more or less flawlessly. Now they still may or may not work, these three maps, but there will be errors on them, and for that reason I decided not to include them this time. But as always with many of the map mods that are available for ATS, they don't do a lot of things. They in many cases only adds some changes to the base map. So the most important parts to include, I think, is as always the different Mexican maps, coast to coast and CanaDream. And on top of that, of course, I've added as many of the other mods I possibly can. So let's get through the setup and let's see what the map looks like, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can expand even further in the future. So let's do this. So we start at the bottom. I have Yuma Reworked at the bottom. You can't place it above Mexico. If you do, it will overwrite and effectively build a wall between Mexico and United States. So you have to put that at the bottom. And then you add above that Viva Mexico map, Mexico Extremo, Mexssimap, and the mega resources. Then you have coast to coast, CanaDream, project going north version 0.8, and make sure you are using version 0.8 and not the official one. The mod has been updated, but it's not the official update. Official as in by the original creator. You then have Tonopah REBUILT, Rig PPs, ATS mods, and that's it. I have a couple of trailers, trucks and skins above that, but these are the mods, the map mods that are working right now at least. And there's the map, and if we go through the larger maps that we include in this setup, we have CanaDream, we have the coast to coast map, we have all the DLCs, and of course base map by SES, and the three different Mexico maps are added as well. So that's the maps, and as you can see it's a pretty easy setup. The links are as always in the video description, and this time I've provided both links to the different maps web pages, and there are also direct links to all the map downloads, so that you, if you use those, for sure get the right versions of the maps. This setup that I'm using do require all the map DLCs including Oregon. Now it is possible to download other versions of coast to coast that do not require Oregon, and it may or may not work with this setup. I haven't tested it, and the only time I'm going to give you any support on this thing is if you do use the Oregon compatible C2C version and you do have Oregon as well as the other map DLCs by SCS. In any other case, you're on your own, buddy. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I will talk a little bit about how you can expand even further. And the way you do that is to go to the Mexican Maps web page, the blog page. There it is possible to buy both the Mexico Extremo map in a paid version as well as the Mexican map in a paid version. I have paid for both of them, and I've so far only received Extremo, but as soon as I receive the Mexican map, the paid version, which is 2.5, which is a major update, as soon as I receive that, I will revisit this setup and show you the differences, and also the setup if you use the paid mods, because they expand Mexico a lot. So that is something I will show you, I'm gonna say in a couple of days or so, as soon as I have received both the maps and have them set up. So yeah, that's it. And one final piece of advice: if you do have any problems with them, despite meeting all the requirements, having all the map DLCs, downloading the maps, using the direct links even, because that I provide in the video description, to avoid any problems with other versions of the maps than I use. If you're still having problems, create a new profile and try this out on a new profile. It shouldn't really give you any problems. This map combo is relatively easy to set up, so hopefully no problems. In any case, if there are, you're always welcome to contact me and I'll try to help you figure it out. And with that said, thank you very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're gonna enjoy the setup. And if you did like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please click the subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.